Hey guys, so today we're going to do a reboxing of my new Huion Kamvas 22 Plus. Really nice tablet here, big 22.5-inch screen, 1200 to 1 contrast ratio, 140% RGB color gamut, etched anti-glare glass, and then the Plus version actually that we have here has full lamination, as well as the package itself comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable, but we'll take a look at that later. What I really like here about this tablet though is it just makes a nice solid block here to hold our styrofoam in place, and we'll get to that in just a second too. But before we pack it away here, we're going to want to take this plastic protective sheet here that Huion was kind enough to provide. Just line it up with the corners here. It's a little tricky sometimes just with how big the screen is, but in just a few seconds here you'll get it all lined up. Next, you're going to want to take the tablet itself, put it right into this next level of protective covering. We already got the screen protected, but now we're going to want to protect the actual casing of the tablet itself and all the body. So slide this right in here. Sorry, the plastic's a little loud, but and just like that, fits like a glove. Slide it in, give it a seal over here. All sealed up and ready to go. So I'm gonna just grab our just beautiful styrofoam mold here. And what's great, again, about this tablet, it just fits perfectly right in here, and it's gonna hold that styrofoam in place just great in that box. So we're gonna set this aside for a second. Take a look at the stand. Now, this stand is really just a high quality stand. It gives you 20 to 80 degrees of range, while you're using the tablet. This device in here, this mechanism, just pull that little tab, move it right to where you want it. And Huion, with their packaging design, they provide this little bag, simple foam bag, nothing too special, but it does its job and holds this stand here and keeps it protected. Now, it did actually arrive to me with this rip in it, but all in all, it's not a huge disappointment. This particular part of the packaging is not too important, so we'll just tape that up, and we'll grab our next piece of styrofoam mold here. Now, you see that just the quality craftsmanship of these pieces. I mean, look, it's perfectly made for being weighed in by this stand. Now, let's take a look at why they left this other empty slot here. We'll set that aside. And the main thing we've got going on here is all the other components that go with a tablet that you would typically expect. So first we'll take a look at the pen. Really nice quality pen that is pretty typical of Huion. Pretty lightweight, which I personally prefer, but you could always maybe play around with it if you felt like it needed a little more weight on it or something, but I think you'll get used to it pretty well. But the really nice piece here is this plastic sleeve. That pen just slides right in, seal it up, fits perfectly. Last other piece for the pen, this nice little box. Now, unfortunately, one other little piece here that was damaged at some point, but you know, the pen still fits in here just fine, so I'm not too worried. Take a look at the pen holder next, or the donut. Another nice little package unit here, just for the sake of inside there you got 10 replacement nibs and the tool to replace the nibs in the pen, all just contained in a nice little package, and give you a little bag here for holding the pen holder. Drop it in there, seal it up. We'll grab the next parts here, which all of these are your remaining cords and setup here. Big one, real important piece is Huion's 3-in-1 power, just 3-in-1 cable. You got your USB, HDMI, and the power all tied into one cable that just plugs right into the tablet. Pretty great. And then they give you this nice little strap to keep it all secured. And once again, a little bag here to store it in. And when we get here to the next piece of packaging, you'll see why it's important that they provide these bags. But we got the power cord itself, a nice little twisty tie. That's a great addition, again, to keep that cord secured. Drop it in that bag, seal that one, and of course the power block itself, and yet again, twisty tie. Keeping all that together, we'll just drop it right into this bag, seal it up, and that one's ready to go. And you know, we got one other cord here, and that is just another example of Huion's talent of packaging. I mean, you got this nice beautiful aqua color, and it's the USB-C to USB-C cable. So if you've got a Mac, a Mac with just USB-C ports on their Android device, tablet, phone, you're able to connect right from the canvas to those devices. So you might think, oh, we got all these components, and here's where the next piece of packaging comes into play. We got this just excellently crafted box that is perfectly designed to hold all of your extra components here. And you see now, having all these bags, it just really helps to keep everything separate. You're not going to worry about the cords getting mixed up and tangled, anything like that. Everything has its own place. We don't want to lose that piece. Drop that right in there, and you'll notice this little piece of tape. That's actually because they provided that tape to secure this little bag of bolts here, and that is the hardware to attach the stand to the tablet itself. But you know, the tablet just it won't really fit properly in those foam molds and do its job to hold them in place if you attach the stand. So we just leave it separate and keep it in its own spot in those foam. And then they provide you with a nice little Allen key screw here to attach those bolts, to a little screwdriver to attach the bolts onto the stand itself. And you'll see the quality here. when we close that, and these tabs on this cardboard box just perfectly designed to slide right into place. And this box is ready to go and nice and secure. So we'll bring that foam mold back, and you'll see it just fits perfectly, nice and flush. Excellent craftsmanship here. Now we've got one other set of components here, just some simple things you would expect. The manual for the tablet, a little warranty card, cleaning cloth, definitely a valuable item, as well as the glove to just help keep smudges off of the screen. And the really great thing for these components, they give you yet another nice, clear little baggie to hold all these. And once you get it all organized in there, you get to really see how much planning they put into their packaging and making everything fit just where it belongs. Throw that in there, seal it up. We got a nice little bundle of our last components here, and this actually is made to just slide right under the stand in that slot. So moving along, we've got just about everything prepared for this reboxing. Now we'll bring in this other piece of foam that is being held down currently by the tablet itself, and then we bring this back, flip it around here, and you can see that these foam molds are just perfectly crafted to fit right in with each other and stay there. So now we'll take this last unit here that we've got everything together on the foam, and we will grab our box now that it's all one piece. Just slide it right into the box. And when you do something like this, you slide that into the box now, and you just take a minute to admire while you finish closing up how well crafted this box is. Everything just made to go right where it belongs. This handle slot for just easy carrying later, and it really helps to be able to get it into the box after this. And then these little tabs, once again, like the smaller box, designed to slide right into place. They really took the time to just give you some other instructions on there, and then you can admire the beautiful artwork on the front side here. Just really great box. I mean, what more can you ask for from Huion? Now we're gonna take this box and we'll do our last part here. We'll get into our last part, and we're gonna take this package, slide it right into our last box, and look at that. I mean, just slid right in there, fits like a glove. We'll fold these tabs. Now, granted, this box is not as pleasing to look at, but it certainly does its job. We'll take our finishing touches here. We're going to grab some packaging tape because, we can't just leave this box open. What kind of reboxing would this be if it wasn't closed? So we will take it, line it up right on that middle edge where the flaps come together. Get a nice strip of tape all the way across, just to really secure it in place. And now this box is sealed and ready to go. And you know, like I said before, that this box of course is not as nice to look at, but it's sturdy. And you know, you see this box actually received some damage in the mail, and you know, that's pretty unfortunate, and it's gonna probably hurt the resale value in the future, but I can't really complain too much. Huion has done a good job here with just providing excellent package. So hey, you know, that's it here. Thanks for joining me on this reboxing, and I'll just look for more soon.